What's going on, guys? My name is Crypto Coffee, coming to you with your daily dose of crypto Java. I want to give a quick little introduction to the channel. I have been in the cryptocurrency space for a fairly long time, in crypto years if you will. I'm going to be focusing on technical analysis, news, and really just nuances in the market that may help you folks out. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I want to talk to you guys today about the very well-known correlation between Bitcoin and altcoins. Now, before you say, Crypto Coffee, I know about this is beginner stuff, there may be some newcomers out there that this could really help them out. What I mean by this is Bitcoin is the market driver. Whenever Bitcoin takes a nosedive, all the altcoins follow suit. And they follow suit by falling or rising at a faster rate than Bitcoin is falling or rising. So, for example, if Bitcoin were to drop 10%, you would on average see, and there's some exceptions in there, but you would on average see the altcoins falling at a faster rate against Bitcoin. And for example, you can see that Ethereum, Ripple, a lot of the guys in the top 10 are falling in relation to Bitcoin. I mean, if I go to the USD comparison, you could see Bitcoin is up a little bit, but it was just hovering around 20% or so. I mean, we hit around $8,300 for one Bitcoin. So if we go back to the Bitcoin comparison, you can see that these guys are falling, crashing harder than the value of one Bitcoin. They're falling against the value of Bitcoin. You have a few exceptions right here. However, keep in mind, this guy rose a lot more than Bitcoin did. So Bitcoin obviously doesn't change here, but if you were to look at the USD comparison, look at that. This is up 0.16%, while this is up 2.07%. So clearly, it's got a little bit of a lead, but it's falling just as fast, if not faster. And pretty soon here, if you were to check back in an hour or so, you'd probably see this guy in the red, which would mean that if you just simply held on to your Bitcoin Cash position the entire time, you would inevitably lose Bitcoin in terms of the amount of Bitcoin you have in your portfolio. Now, you go down and you see more examples of this, but essentially the correlation here, the core thing you should take away from this is Bitcoin going up, you want to be in an altcoin. You want to be in some form of altcoin. If you get word, if news breaks, if something happens, Bitcoin starts to take a nosedive, you want to either be back in Bitcoin, which is another reason why they fall so much faster. You want to be back in Bitcoin, or the alternative is to go into the United States dollar, or you could go into Tether. I'm going to make a whole separate video on that, but I think we all pretty much know at this point, Tether is a ticking time bomb. Bitconnect, yeah. So really, you're looking at this form of a correlation. That's kind of the one I wanted to touch on for kind of the newbies out there.